Hey guys, I'm Dupree, and today I'm going to be showing you some drills that'll help you improve your pool game really fast. Now I'm going to go ahead and say this. Most helpful drills will always be the ones where you have to go up and down the table, so where you have to alternate. That's where we're starting with this first drill. Very basic. I'll be showing you basic forms in this video, so it doesn't take me too long. So don't just do this with 3 balls once you've mastered it. Actually add more balls to each side. I generally do it with 5 or 6 on each side. But a lot of people like to calculate exactly okay, second diamond, put the ball exactly there. That's okay. I find it kind of dumb because when you break in pool, not often will you have every ball end up at an exact increment. So just throw them out roughly where they're supposed to be. It'll save you a lot of time and be a bit more game-like. So when you're first doing a drill, what I tend to do is I do not give any rules but basic rules when I'm running the first variation of a drill. So the basic rules for this drill are you can hit any ball as long as you alternate rows. So as long as I either shoot the 8 or the 14, and now as long as I either shoot the 9 or the 5, we're following the rules. Also, the cue ball cannot hit another ball. That's a very basic rule in drills overall. Alright. Looks like we're good for this one. I'm running them a bit fast for time's sake. You can spend more time when you're running it out. But let's say that becomes too easy, which it should after you do it for a good bit. Drills are the most helpful, guys. You'll see your game improve really fast once you start running these drills daily. That's what I love about making these videos, is I'm able to improve my game as I make them. So next you could add a specific pattern you have to shoot, designate balls. I'm gonna go from here to here to here to here to here to here. That'll make it definitely more difficult, especially that 15 ball right there. And the 8 as well. So, running specific patterns as opposed to just shooting. With these types of shots, I always like to try to get close the object's balls. That was not a great example of that, but we're close enough. But the closer you get, easier the shot, easier the position. I almost missed that. But see, after you run the basic form of the drill, add a little more difficulty to it, and then that should get you going some. Another great drill, which I really like, I don't even know if I could classify this. Yeah, it's a drill, but it's not like an exact form drill. I take 5 balls, just drop them like that. If one goes in the pocket, I just stop it. I drop them like that because balls tend to go towards the rail when I do that. And this drill is bank shots. So the goal is to just bank them all in and try to get as few strokes as possible. Banks is not my strong suit at all, so that's why I'm trying to do this more often, because I'm not very great at banks. I'd like to get better at them, especially position on a next bank. If I can get 3 in a row, that's great for me. And see, and when stuff like that happens, I don't really reset the drill. I just take ball in hand and keep trying to run them. I try to shoot them at all speeds, get a bit of variation in there. Try some tougher banks, like a 4-rail one, like this. Yeah, so basically just try everything. Get better at everything. Slower banks. But just drop 5 balls, more or less, and try to bank as many as possible. Okay, next drill. This one is a bit challenging. I'll admit that. So you can start off with it easy. This would be an easy version. Your goal is to pocket the 3 in the corner, draw your cue ball back, and scratch. So I didn't scratch, but you get it. And you're supposed to be able to work up to this, which I'm gonna have to say is insanely hard for me. I can rarely do it. Just because the power it takes and the looseness it takes really messes with my aiming. Problem's not so much the draw. It's really just the precision of making the shot. But start with stuff like this. It'll help you make the shot. And hopefully that gets easy. And then you can move on to harder draw precision stuff, because with draw, a little bit of side spin does change the effect of the cue ball. So try to scratch off of shots like that. And I know it sounds crazy attempting to scratch, but if you know how to scratch, you should be able to avoid scratching. Because if you know how to scratch, that also means you know how to not scratch. This would be another hard example, just simply because of the draw stroke and the accuracy. That was fairly close. Okay, so let's move on to the next drill. Okay, so this drill I made up, I think. If someone else has done it, credit to you. I've never seen it, I made it up, which is another good way to practice making up your own stuff. So what you do is you put 3 balls, 2 are on the spot, one's in the dead middle of the table, and you run them out, but every time you make a ball, you replace it. And you have to go back and forth from the spot to the middle to the other spot as many times as you can. And if you get just a little bit out of line, it gets difficult. Your cue ball cannot touch another ball, which is probably the most difficult part about it. I don't really know what my record is on this drill. But we'll see how many I can get here. So these shots are very important in the game. And that looks like about it. Yeah. So that was about, I don't know, 10. A little more than 10. You can also do the other version, which where you just remove the middle ball. This one I think is a bit easier because you can be a little more loose with your cue ball. So you just put balls back out and then keep running them until you miss. If the 3 ball drill is getting too easy for you, if you find yourself doing multiple runs at a time, add another ball. Like this. Something like that. Make sure they're fairly evenly spaced out. And then you go, I guess you take a path like this, maybe. This one might actually be easier than 3 balls, honestly. It's all about playing position for a ball that is not there, which is a tad bit difficult, but it's not too hard. Again, only problems occur are when you get out of line and you try to do something dumb like that. But other than that, just add more balls as it gets easier. I think I made that in the corner. Yeah, so pretty fun drill. Alright, so that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please click the like button down below. If you want to be notified when I upload a new video, you can click the subscribe button, then the bell icon right next to it. That'll just send you an email and a notification saying that I've uploaded a new video. So I would really love it if you guys would go subscribe to my second channel as well. I'm trying to post more on there. Should be a little circle with my face on it. Click that and you will be subscribed to my other channel. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.